Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm trying to get the radio going here. Hang on. We had a good. Hang on. I can't talk yet. So,
Baker 446, check your status.
we had a really good episode of Toxic Culture tonight. Just got out of the studio literally like 10 minutes ago. So, it's been a very, very... Hang on, y'all. It's been a very long week, man. It has been a very, very long week. And I am kind of just over it at this point. Yeah. So we had a good episode of Toxic Culture tonight with Rob out at InfoWars. I think we went for, we went for close to 2 hours. Hey, buddy. We went for close to 2 hours tonight, so it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. A lot of good conversation. My wheelhouse is public safety, homelessness, that kind of stuff. But we got into politics. We got into protests. I mean, we got into everything. So it was a lot of fun. And we're going to be doing it again soon. But I'm probably going to lose my connection here for a second. I apologize. Well, maybe not. Hey, Joe, how are you doing? Anyway, I'm only going to be on here for a very short period tonight because, like I said, I'm just kind of over it, man. I'm kind of over the week. So I upped the settings earlier on the stream settings, and so I upped the settings earlier, and they did well on the Starlink. So I have upped the settings again on the Starlink on an OBS. So I don't know what the stream is looking like, but hopefully it's looking pretty good.
Bay 27 in New York.
Hang on, sorry, I've got a lot going on in the car right now.
Go ahead. 680-821-024. Repeating 680-821-024.
Anyway, I hope the stream is looking alright, is what I'm getting at. We should be broadcasting in true high definition now. We should be broadcasting in true high definition, and I dramatically upped the bit rate, so the clarity should be quite a bit better. We're currently broadcasting at 3,500 kilobits per second, which that's 1,000 more than what we were broadcasting at earlier. So it should actually look a lot better. Oh man.
Proceed, thanks.
Yeah, so the show went well tonight at InfoWars. A lot of fun out. It's always a lot of fun working with those guys, though. Working at the InfoWars studios, they have some really awesome studios, really nice studios, and Rob and the producer, all those guys out there are really good. Hey, we had helicopters flying over about an hour ago. Hang on, let me look and see. Hang on. Let's see if the helicopter's still up. Were they circling, KM? Was the helicopter circling? Or were they just flying over? Was it? If they were circling, I can find out. I can get you the 411. Oh man. Sorry y'all, it's been one of those days, man. It has been one of those days.
496 and clear in your premise check.
I am. What did I do? So they were circling. All right, I could find out. I've been in a studio locked away for the last 3 hours, so. But I can definitely find out what's what on that. When you're in the studio, you have no access to phone or any of that stuff. So, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not making a whole lot of sense, and I'm not talking very straight. I'm so tired. It's been such a long week. Is that? Please tell me y'all see that. There's a mattress in the back of this truck. And there's a lady sitting on the mattress in the back of this truck. Do y'all see that? There's a lady sitting on this mattress in the back of this truck.
You can make the warning. Proceed.
KM, I will find out for sure what's what. I'm more worried about this lady riding on a mattress in the back of this truck
Joseph.
at the moment.
Joseph,
KM, how does the stream look? Does it look any better right now than it did before? Because, like I said a while ago, I upped the settings quite dramatically. We should be broadcasting in true HD with a very high bit rate. It should be a lot clearer right now than what it has ever been. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's very, very much clearer. Okay, I hope y'all see this lady in here in the back of this truck. She's sitting on a mattress, holding a dog kennel. Jesus, man.
range 21 out on traffic, 12,100 black for south to 180
Looks good to you. Well, like I said, it should be true HD at this point. I have the camera on the inside, so there's going to be some glare off the windshield as light passes through. The windshield is curved, so it's going to cause a little bit of light bending as it enters the camera, but not much I can do about that other than put the camera on the outside. But it's been wet, and I don't want the camera getting wet, so it's staying on the inside. DC Dave was going to come with me tonight, but like I said, I'm not staying out but just a very short period of time, and then I'm going home. And there was a little alcohol at the studio earlier. I don't drink, but everybody else does, so I think he got a little tired. gonna get a lift home.
Mayor 53 going on traffic, Lexington and 290 westbound.
Oh man. It's kind of the plus of working in media
Vehicle 3530 Wellwood.
is a lot of times in the studios there is alcohol, I guess. You know, keeps people loosened up, a little easier to talk, a little easier in front of the camera. But it's been a lot of years since I've had even a sip of alcohol.
777, we'll be transporting one female 95 to Travis County Central booking. Mileage 8043, repeating 8043.
Adam 448.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I am so sorry for yawning constantly tonight, but it has been.
What was the address we had
Dude.
on file for our subject in the involvement?
But it has been one long week, guys.
Both are on scene, no injuries. The Mazda 5 and the Acura.
One very long week. And I have the show tomorrow night, and then I am taking off Sunday. I will not be working Sunday and possibly Monday. I'm taking a couple of days off.
We're going to be headed out to do a welfare check on that subject.
Alright, let's see if there's any fire incidents happening in the city tonight. Austin Fire Incident page. Three fire alarms, that's all that's happening.
Caller advised that the group of subjects entering the street advised the caller almost hit them. Caller said there were a few females and a few males. Last direction of travel was towards target, unknown weapons. Caller advised they had drinks in their hands.
Same 3-4. If they're not on the roadway anymore, you can clear that call.
You know what, we're gonna go north.
Go ahead. Louisiana 28682 Boy William Unit, the gray Honda Pilot.
We got to talk about you guys tonight. Shout out
The vehicles are not blocking. They have pulled over and will be on Bishop State just south of
your
Piccadilly.
website and Twitter. Do 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 do. Oh man. There's no way.
BK, right?
With Nickel 13 clear on traffic, clear off of Westwood Terrace.
14-9 lot. Going west. Robert Frank Nora, 9437. We had Dodge, Black Tower. 3
All right. So, how's everybody week? How has everybody? I can't even talk tonight, man. I can't even talk tonight. I just spent the last 2.5 hours talking, and I can't talk now.
Go ahead.
How was everybody's week this week?
43.
Everybody have a good week.
68 19.
See, tonight was the first time, it's the first time in a long time that I've done a very long form show where you're basically sitting in front of a camera for, a couple hours, having to talk and be coherent and sound good and be interesting. And it's not as easy as you would think. Let's see, what's happening over there? They've had an accident, is what they've had. So it's not as easy as what you think to be turned on and engaged and interesting for 2 hours and 43 minutes. It's a lot harder than you think.
4558 1526. 36.
Gonna lose reception. Hang on.
I'll check the news.
We can read Capsule Maple is correct.
You know what? I worked on my ums, and I hardly said tonight at all. I've been practicing ums. I've been practicing my ums, and I think I did really well without the ums tonight. Seriously, I've been practicing, very much so, and I've been practicing in front of a mirror, which I'll tell you what's hard. And that is, what's hard is, what am I hearing? I hear a siren. So, whenever I started doing this, about 2 years ago, I started getting on a lot of TV. And I couldn't watch myself. Like, I had a big problem watching myself. Now, see, I'm listening to myself saying a lot. I couldn't watch myself. I would go back and watch interviews that I did. And the only way that you can get better at TV is to watch yourself and do better. And I could not watch myself. I don't know why I couldn't. But I couldn't. I had such a hard time watching myself on TV. It was so uncomfortable. And so I just refused to do it. Now, on the other hand, I don't have a problem with it. I'm able to watch myself and critique. So practicing in front of a mirror, especially when you're on TV, it's very, very helpful.
Approximately a half hour.
And yes, doing interviews, being on TV, it helps to practice.
At 448, checking out status.
It very much helps to practice. Now you got me self-conscious about my ums again. I wasn't thinking about it earlier. Now I feel like I'm saying every third word. Where's DC Dave when you need him? Man, now you got me worried about my ums. Now I'm questioning myself if I was saying a lot. I don't think I was. I think I made a conscious effort not to say Which is bad because when you're focused on not saying a certain word, then it's hard to focus on what you're actually talking about, because instead of thinking about what you're talking about and trying to sound intelligent, you basically just think about saying a lot. Oh yeah, the clip I put up. DC Dave shot that. He was in the control room. He actually shot a 20-minute long video, and he's like, here, put this up. And I'm like, man, I am not uploading a 20-minute long clip to Twitter from... That's just kind of ridiculous. I don't know why he filmed a 20-minute long clip. I can't believe he filmed a 20... I can't believe he stood there filming a 20-minute long clip. That had to be uncomfortable. But that's Dave for you. The short clip. Oh man, Cheeto put out a statement about the protests. Oh man, oh Cheeto. So I was streaming when I was on my way to the studio a while ago. And I got messages from people like, oh my god, you're gonna be on InfoWars. Oh my god, you're gonna be on Info. I don't care. Anybody that's listening right now, I really don't care. I've heard it all. You can gripe, you can bitch. I don't care. I like the guys at InfoWars, and I will go on their show anytime I'm asked. Is Cheeto a heavy breather? I didn't know Cheeto was a heavy breather. I have never listened to the guy talk. I had no clue he was a heavy breather, but it makes sense because he's a bigger fella. He's a bigger fella. Cheeto the heavy breather. Is Cheeto a mouth breather, really? That's funny if he is. Uh-oh. Let's see. Hang on, guys. Hang on. We've got a structure fire. Let's see where that's at. Let's see. 14199. 14199. Alright, do we go to the structure fire? We can be there in 10 minutes. Do we go or not? Alright guys, there is a structure fire up on 35. Do we go? Do we go? Do we not? Do we go? Do we not? If we gotta go, I gotta exit right now. Alright. Joe says go. Alright. We go. Let's do it. That call just came out too, so you know what we're gonna do? What the hell's happening there? Oh, that's just okay. Alright, structure fire. We're gonna turn on the Austin
Texas truck, boy George 03043 on a white Ford F-250. We're in the parking lot of the Willys. 497.
Alright. We're gonna go there, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. Okay. Wee woo, wee woo. Yeah. You want me to turn on the wee woos? Gabrielle Clark speak at council meeting yesterday. No, I didn't. What happened? What happened? Was it a good speech? Oh man, why are you in the fast lane going 20 miles an hour? Come on. Alright. Oh yeah, send me the link. I'd like to see it. Alright. Oh man, my son threw up. Alright. Joseph, I don't know if you're listening, but help your mom. Apparently, your brother threw up again. My son's watching over on YouTube, by the way.
Very cool from ladder 18. Medic 12. We're almost on scene and seeing what sort of equipment or assistance you'll need. We already have the patient on the Mega Mover, we just need help testing.
Come on, boys.
We'll be there in a minute.
You know, I feel like the stream looks a lot better.
Hey Mark, where you bringing it for a minute?
Thanks, Joey.
Where you bringing it for?
I feel like the stream looks a lot better than what it used to. I really do. Maybe it's just me.
2600 blocks, Lake Oaks Boulevard, moving north.
17, did that partial get done?
Maybe it's just me thinking that, but I feel like it looks a lot better.
Thank you, 17, appreciate it.
Alright guys, we are 8 minutes away from the structure fire.
Hey Mark, we're good with you.
Where's it gonna have us get off at? Palmer.
Oh, you said you were good without the agreement, right? Yeah, we're good. We don't need it.
Aim at that truck behind me. He's got some very, very bright lights. Alright, we gotta get off at Schofield Ridge Parkway.
22, we're clear. Are we going to be closer to 6 call? That's affirmative.
Schofield Ridge Parkway. I need air. I'm sorry if that's loud, but I need some air.
Allergic reaction. 2808 lock line. 2808 lock line.
Poor baby. Alright. You know what? We're going to do Palmer. We're going to do Palmer because there's not as many trees over the road. But of course, we're behind a guy going 45 miles an hour coming off the highway.
Any additional 10 for delay off the
Like a goober. Alright, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. Alright. We gotta turn right here. We gotta turn right here. Alright, guys. 6 minutes. 6 minutes out. If we don't catch every light, which we probably will. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Guy, during the show a while ago, I bet I ate probably, I don't know, 20, 25 Luden cough drops. There is a structure fire right up here on 35. We're going to right now. We are 6 minutes out from the structure fire. There's also a liquid liquid spill, which is probably gas. That's on Lavender Loop. All right. The structure fire came out at 9:04. Okay, so we're gonna be there in just a sec. I hope the more people that are watching that are commenting, I really think the stream looks a lot better tonight than it has. I dramatically increased the settings. I dramatically increased the resolution, the bit rate, so it should look a lot better. Uh-oh. State trooper, boys. The state police. Dang it, I can't run the red light. I mean, it looks like to me that the glare from the cars, usually at night, there's a lot of like, oh man, look how bright those lights are in front of us. Holy smokes, that's bright. Usually the lights, requested a ride along with APD or state trooper. I did with APD. This was very early on last year, and we talked about it until they figured out who I was, and then they once they figured out who I was, they just stopped responding. I kid you not. Like, I put in the paperwork, signed the release, and then once I sent them my personal information for a background check and all that, they asked me if I was the guy that did Documenting Austin, and then they just stopped responding. After that, after I replied back, yes, that's me, they literally never sent another message back. I get used to it. It's all right. The bigger this whole thing gets, the harder it's going to be for them to say, to do that kind of stuff in the future. I think at this point they're starting to see that I'm not going anywhere. That this is, I'm not just some fly by night, just looking for a little bit of fame and then moving on. So hopefully at some point they'll stop treating me like a pariah. But of course, the more I'm on InfoWars, the more they're not going to talk to me. So
we're on the lowest level of the parking garage, parking level P2.
State troopers, I didn't know. Can you do ride-alongs with state troopers? I guess you can. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't, really. All right, guys. 2 minutes. Nope, 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and we will be pulling up to the structure. This is at an apartment complex, by the way.
You'll just have to take the elevator all the way to the lowest level.
Hopefully, with the trees above us right now, I'm not losing connection.
Trouble. Minute 15, clear refusal. Getting out the station for crew change. Copy. Let's get it done.
The guys at InfoWars was pretty impressed with the Starlink. They're pretty impressed with the setup I've got going right now. They're like, man, what is that on the roof of your car? Like, it's Starlink, man. So, this address, yeah, this address that we're going to, it says that it is, the address says that it's Pflugerville, but this is an AFD call and not a Pflugerville call, and it's not a mutual aid, so, yeah, I'm telling you. The thing is with Starlink is it's so expensive that most people that like independents like myself can't afford it. All right. That's the only bad thing about Starlink, man. That's the only bad thing about Starlink is bridges. Bridges and very thick trees. All right. Let's see. So the turn in should be right here. I don't know what apartment these are. Let's see. I don't know if they're on the other side. So it doesn't, I don't know exactly what, I don't know what side they're on. We're just going to have to ride through here until we see red lights. I still don't see anything on the other side. I mean, I know I'm in the right spot. Do I see something down here in front of us? Maybe. Possibly.
No longer here.
I do apologize. They just left transporting to the hospital. You are cleared.
Alright, well, we're definitely in the right place. I don't know if we can get through here or not. Well, this doesn't look like a fire. This looks like a bunch of cops. That's interesting.
33 Prairie 1 seizure, 3813 Maddie Street.
Well, guys, that was a bunch of cops. That was definitely not a fire. So,
Go ahead, dispatch. Truck 302, we got an ETA on a key holder, 15 minutes. His name's Rob, driving a white BMW. So he's
I
on the
know I'm
way.
in the right spot.
We're actually they've got a fence there here. Let us know.
1 seizure, arrest, 3813 Maddie Street.
Unless they are on the other side. Which... they definitely may be. I don't see anything over here on this side. Interesting. Well, no, this is 14199.
33, responding.
I don't know. I don't know where they're at.
Responding 3813 Maddie Street.
This doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't see why.
Medic 2, checking your response.
District 5, checking your response, Party 1 seizure, 3813 Maddie.
They are on. They wouldn't be over here. I mean, they would be.
Medic 42, checking your response.
We'll go through here and see. But I can't imagine that they would be over here. We were just back this way and didn't see anything.
Receive, Medic 42. I do apologize. I'll have to get a response to your destination, please.
I think we're at 14201 right now. 14201.
District 5, respond, 3813 Maddie Street. District 5, you're going to be on Central with Medic 33 and Engine 14. Also, I don't show you logged into the truck. 3606, call.
The call is still active, which means they're still out here.
Medic 14, Party 4 Fall, 1800 JJ Seabrook Drive.
Beep, 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 beep.
DC5.
Cover District 5.
Yes, sir, this can be a cardiac arrest. Over initiated CPR.
Oh no.
District 5 is right.
33 correct.
That sucks, man.
Yes, you.
C14, back on Central.
Doing CPR. Good Lord, man. That's a whole lot of cops. We can't get back in there. It is what it is. Alright. Where are we at? Oop. Do we have Dash Meetup Cinco de Mayo? Hey, so speaking of Dash Meetup, yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with doing a Dash Meetup on Cinco de Mayo, but I wanted to tell you,
Engine 14 from Engine 18. Do you guys need more manpower?
this is not anything I can like talk about publicly, but we are going to be having a meetup. I think it's on May the 16th. Hosted by Save Austin Now. So we're going to be having a meetup. I'm going to actually speak at the event, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So that is, I believe, is going to be May the 16th that we're going to do that, I think. But if you want to do one on Cinco de Mayo, I can tell you one thing. I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna be out filming the protest on Sunday. I think Sunday's the 5th, right? Definitely gonna be doing. Man, I got heartburn. Definitely gonna be doing the protest on the 5th for sure. That is Sunday. And you know the thing is, the Palestinian protest thingamajig that's happening. Alright guys, if this disconnects, I'm sorry, I've got to go under the bridge. If this disconnects, I will be right back on. So the thing about May the 5th, or I'm sorry, the thing about the protest on Sunday is, you know, I have grown so much over these protests. Dash has grown so much. Our reach right now is, you know, for a small account, our reach is massive. You know, I mean, I'm doing like anywhere between, you know, 2 to anywhere between 2 and 3 million views a week right now. And that's pretty amazing for a small account. So we're growing so fast. All of these bigger shows are now wanting me to come on and talk. And so I will definitely be covering the protest again on Sunday. Not only because it's helping me grow, but because, I mean, those people, I don't know, you never know what they're going to do. They could turn violent in nothing but a second, you know? So definitely going to be covering that on Sunday. If anybody happens to go out there, please be careful. Whatever you do, be careful. if there are any agitators in the crowd and they get the cops riled up, believe me, the cops are not going to differentiate between, you and I and the crazies in the crowd.
We're seeing on the call text that
So, and there is definitely a real possibility that, that the people there will try to start some shit. Gonna be on my way home shortly.
District 6 back to Medicaid. Cherry exponential.
Huh. DC Dave. Good old DC Dave. Sorry, I'm looking at what he's talking about on Instagram. I'm trying to get Dave over to X permanently. Dave is a Instagram guy, and I keep trying to tell him, it's like, dude, get over to X. Yes, KM. I am on my way that way right now. Believe me, I'm just kind of taking the long way to get there. But yeah, it's been a long day. I started streaming this morning very early, like 7:30 or something like that. Anyway, and I've been going for a while now, 7 days a week, like 12 hours a day, and it's because things are so busy right now. We're growing so fast. I need help. Like, I need to hire someone, but we're at that point where it's like, I'm so busy that I need help, but we're not busy enough where I'm making money so I can hire somebody. So I'm basically, so what I'm going to have to do, I'm just going to have to buckle down. I'm just going to have to invest more money and hire somebody, because I just can't do it alone anymore. I'm just way too busy. So yeah, I'm gonna call Tyler and see if he is around for Sunday. He's a good dude. He's young and he's eager, so he seems to be a really cool kid. I don't want to say a kid. He's not a kid, but if anything, DC Dave will be there, and I know everybody likes DC Dave. I know I like DC Dave. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream tonight because, well, I'm tired and I've been talking forever tonight, and I'm just kind of tired of talking. So thanks everybody for seriously, I can't thank y'all enough for being here, for watching and sharing and commenting, and I mean, it means the world to me. I've worked my ass off for 2 years now, and we're finally getting to the point where we're growing fast, and yeah, okay. We're making a shirt that says Dave. We're making a shirt that says that, and I'm not kidding you. I don't think anybody would buy it, but it's still gonna be funny. Holy shit. I still can't believe he said that the other night. But what I was saying was, I could never thank all of you guys enough for being around and commenting and sharing. It's so awesome. You guys allow me to do this, and I will never forget it. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for you, but it's so funny. Oh, alright guys, okay, so tomorrow night is gonna be a normal Austin After Dark night. I don't have any shows planned for tomorrow, so I'm probably just gonna No, I'm gonna be out tomorrow during the day, and then Austin after dark tomorrow night. I don't know if DC Dave will be with me or not, but I don't know. Maybe he'll be with me. I might be able to talk him into it. All right, I am off, Joe. I will be home shortly. Guys, thanks for being here.